Hello everyone, welcome back to Easy Education London, and today we are looking at a revision video. So do not revise like this, okay? So it's an important video looking at what you shouldn't be doing when revising for your exams. When revising for GCSEs, it's important that you adapt effective study strategies. Here are 5 things you should avoid doing. Number 1 is procrastination. So how many of us are victims of this? It naturally happens to you and I, but we want to try our best to avoid this. So avoid delaying your revision and leaving everything until the last minute. Procrastination can lead to stress, reduced productivity, and inadequate preparation. Start revising early, very important. The earlier you start, the better your preparation will be. And create a schedule to manage your time effectively. So, to be honest, if I look back at my own, revision strategies, procrastination was something that often hindered my sort of performance in exams, and it's something that you want to avoid. So just get started. The sooner you start, the better you will do in your exams. Number two, Number two is cramming, as mentioned. So cramming is something that you want to avoid. Now, I know we all do it, and it happens naturally, but it's best to avoid it because you're attempting to learn everything in a short period is quite simply not an efficient approach. Cramming may result in superficial understanding and a higher chance of forgetting information quickly. Instead, spread out your revision over a long period, allowing for regular practice and better retention. That's important. Number 3 is neglecting breaks and rests. Okay, so I'm sure we all have faced something like this, where you tell yourself, you know what, I'm just going to revise for a good 7-8 hours without any breaks. Now that's not efficient, and it's not something that you can continue for a long time. So while it's important to allocate sufficient time for revision, it's equally crucial to take regular breaks and get enough rest. Fatigue and burnout can hinder your ability to concentrate and retain your information. Schedule short breaks during study sessions and ensure you get adequate sleep each night. That's something that you all need to remember and consider for your exam. So perhaps you may be studying in 45-minute intervals and taking a 15-minute break, or you could be doing 1 hour and then taking a 15-minute break. So again, it's up to you what works best for your revision. Number 4 is relying solely on one study method. So this is an important one. A lot of students actually, they ignore. So a lot of students say, oh, I'm just going to do past papers, or I'm just going to go over my notes. Just solely relying on one method is not adequate, and it's not going to enhance your understanding. So even just doing past papers, you will still have gaps in your knowledge. So you really need to make sure you diversify the way you revise. So that could be using YouTube, such as our channel, Easy Education London. It could also be using CGP revision guides. It could be using flashcards, mind maps, things like that. So everyone has different learning styles, and using only one study method may not be the most effective approach for you. Avoid relying solely on reading textbooks or highlighting notes. Experiment with different techniques such as summarizing information, creating flashcards, teaching others, or using mnemonic devices to enhance your understanding and retention. This one is important, teaching others. So I've done a video on this. They say if you can teach someone, it really shows an indication of how much you've understood that topic or subject. So get into the habit of teaching someone, even if it's to your younger siblings, and yes, if they don't understand, but just you trying to explain something that will really boost your understanding of that topic. And last but not least is isolating yourself completely. So here for number 5, while some solitary study time is important, isolating yourself completely from friends and family can lead to feelings of loneliness and increased stress. It can be helpful to join study groups. That's important because often what you would do is you'd share ideas, share exam papers, compare your answers and things like that, or engage in discussions with classmates to exchange ideas, clarify concepts, and enhance your learning experience. Just be mindful of maintaining a balance and ensuring that social interactions don't become distractions. So that's an important one, that when you are in these study groups, whether that's online, virtual, or even face to face, that you don't get distracted. Otherwise, you're just wasting time. So this is my message to you all, is to consider all these points when you are revising. And that is something for you to remember. And remember, just to wrap up this video, remember finding a balance between focused revision, breaks, and self-care is essential for effective preparation and success in your GCSE exams. Remember, these exams are important, and again, if you prepare well, you still have your half-term holidays. You can hopefully go on to smash those exams. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, like and share for more.